Hello friends, and welcome to the Obscure Files, where today we're going back to the Silver Rush and into a town that time seems to have left behind, Virginia City. Nestled in the hills of western Nevada, this once thriving mining town has a dark past, riddled with death, murder, and other unsettling events. Join me as we uncover the disturbing stories that shroud Virginia City. Before I get into the video, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. And lastly, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Established in 1859, Virginia City was a thriving mining town during the silver boom in Nevada. It's home to one of the largest lodes during the Silver Rush, named the Comstock Lode. This lode was discovered by Henry Comstock, a Canadian miner. However, accounts differ, and you may hear that it was actually discovered by two men, Ethan Allen and Hosea Ballou Grosh. At its peak, it was a bustling and thriving town filled with prospectors looking to strike it big. But beneath the glimmer of gold and silver and the hopes of fortune, a dark underbelly was forming, a history steeped in tragedy and misfortune. As the mines boomed, Virginia City prospered, but prosperity often comes at a price. Sometimes the price is small, and other times, the price means that many will perish. The relentless pursuit of fortune led to unsafe mining practices, dangerous conditions, and a disregard for the well-being of the workers. Soon, the town became a breeding ground for greed and corruption, setting the stage for a series of unfortunate events that would forever leave a mark on Virginia City's history. Beginning in the late 1800s, Virginia City took a dark turn. Economic decline, coupled with the depletion of valuable resources, led to a rapid decline in population. Abandoned buildings and forgotten dreams paved the way for a haunting atmosphere, as the echoes of the town's once vibrant past lingered in the shadows. Virginia City's history is punctuated by tales of death. From mining accidents to violent disputes, the town's streets witnessed their fair share of turmoil. Perhaps one of the most tragic events that occurred in Virginia City occurred on April 7, 1869. On that morning, a fire began to fill the tiny passages inside the Yellow Jacket mine. The fire would destroy many of the timbers being used to support the mine shafts, leading to a cave-in. As firefighters tried to enter, they were sent retreating by the billowing smoke and poisonous fumes. It's reported that the fire claimed at least 35 victims, though the exact number is unclear. Then, on October 26, 1875, a fire rampaged its way across Virginia City. The fire was so devastating that it is referred to as the Great Fire of 1875. The fire began when an oil-powered lamp tipped over in a boarding house. Though it was only one small measly lamp that caused the devastating fire, the fire swept the town and ultimately took down more than 2,000 structures. The damage was estimated to cost over $1 million at the time. The fire killed only just a few people, but left many without homes. If you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Have you ever visited a haunted town or experienced anything paranormal? Share your stories with me by dropping a comment, and I just may tell your story in a future video. With all this dark history in mind, it's time to explore the haunted locations that have given Virginia City its reputation as one of the most haunted towns in the world. The Mackey Mansion, once home to millionaire George Hearst, is reportedly haunted by various spirits. Rumors of secret passageways, ghostly figures in Victorian attire, and inexplicable cold spots have turned this mansion into a place of both historical and paranormal significance. The mansion is home to a chilling story that involves a robbery and murder. The story goes that one day, a long time ago, a man broke into the mansion to try to crack into the vault. He was successful in accessing the vault, but one of the mansion guards caught him in the act. Instead of turning him into the law, the guard shot him on the spot, in the chest, killing him. This type of event laid the groundwork in making the Mackey Mansion one of the most haunted places in the town. Built in the 1870s, the Silver Queen Hotel was a favorite among hopeful prospectors and passers-by looking to rest their weary bodies. It was frequented by women looking to earn money by providing company to the men who chose to stay at the Silver Queen. Questionable activities took place there, thus giving it the reputation that it has. Perhaps the most polarizing story coming from the Silver Queen involves the alleged spirit known as Rosie. Legend has it that Rosie was a prostitute during her life. It's said that Rosie fell tragically in love with a wealthy man who promised to marry her, but abandoned her instead. Heartbroken, Rosie took her own life by slashing her wrists in the bathtub inside room 11. Many who stay in room 11 report hearing a woman crying or moaning. They also get the faint scent of perfume with no explanation. The Gold Hill Hotel, originally known as the Risen House, opened in 1861 and is Nevada's oldest active hotel. This hotel rests only a few feet away from one of the original entrances to the Yellow Jacket mine, the mine where at least 35 people lost their lives. While it is not known if any of those staying at the hotel lost their lives in the tragedy, it seems as though the hotel is home to several spirits. One of the more common reports is that of an eerie apparition who has been given the name William. William is said to inhabit room 5 in the hotel. His apparition has been witnessed several times, and many of the claims include him smoking a cigar. The hotel also has the miner's cabin, where it is said that many of those who perished in the Yellow Jacket mine fire will frequent. Many who stay in the miner's cabin claim to hear loud, unexplained footsteps walking inside. Lights have also been known to flicker on and off with no explanation. Some have even reported hearing the strange noises of pickaxes hitting the nearby rocks outside. And finally, as haunted as these places may be, there is one establishment that has long held the reputation as the most haunted building in Virginia City. This accolade goes to the Old Washoe Club. The world-famous Washoe Club, also known as the Millionaires Club, was said to be the favorite establishment of the town's and state's elite, where they would discuss business and give in to their guilty pleasures. It boasted a few amenities that were among the highest quality of its time, including a library, a wine room, and a saloon. Disturbingly, the Washoe Club was used to store dead bodies during the long winters at the time of its peak. There's a room now known as the Crypt, where bodies would be stored when the ground outdoors was frozen and proper burial could not be completed. There's also a story of a woman who was allegedly found murdered in one of the third-floor rooms. Another story is that of a bartender named Scotty who worked at the Washoe Club. Scotty is said to have committed suicide from a self-inflicted gunshot wound after learning that his son lost his life in a mine shaft. Since its closing, the Washoe Club has been the site of countless paranormal experiences, including witnessing apparitions, hearing disembodied voices, and even being pushed or shoved when walking down its infamous staircase. The Washoe Club is considered to be one of the most haunted establishments in the United States, attracting paranormal investigators and enthusiasts who want to see the paranormal activity this place has to offer. I have a video on this channel from a previous project of mine where some friends and I conducted a paranormal investigation at the old Washoe Club. If you care to check it out, I'll place a card on the screen now, and you can also find it in the description of this video. As we conclude our journey into the haunting history of Virginia City, it's clear that beneath the touristy souvenir shops and historical charm lays a town with a deep, dark, and disturbing past. From the rise and fall of the mining industry to tales of death, murder, and paranormal encounters, Virginia City continues to captivate those who seek a glimpse into the shadows of the past. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Until next time, thank you for tuning in to the Obscure Files.